Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lebanon High School. We are a beautiful night here in Lebanon for actually the second game tonight. My name is Scott Chamberlain. Right next to me, I have Lance Links.
Hey, everybody. Good to be here.
All right. Those at home, Lance used to be the head baseball coach here in Lebanon, and he's back out, a little different role tonight. So
it's good to be here. This is really cool. Beautiful night finally.
Perfect night at 62 degrees. If you're watching from somewhere other than Southwest Ohio, you know how desperately we needed a day like today. We have had nothing but rain and cold for the last couple of weeks. It's delayed a lot of the baseball season. Just got the second game of the whole year in. Lebanon is 2-0 coming into the game today. Hoping to make that 3-0 today.
Yeah, 2-0, and they, like Scott just said, they just beat this team 20, 30 minutes ago to end game one. Hopefully they can rally while these guys are licking their wounds and put another one on them real quick.
Yeah, on the
Now batting for the Eagles, number 7, Cottrell.
on the mound tonight from Lebanon is Christian Feldkamp. Now, Lance, do you know much about Christian? I've never had the young man in class.
I haven't either. I've heard the name and I've heard good things, but I don't know. There's a rip to center field, but our guy's right on it.
That's Bryce Bowman out there in center field.
That's a nice play. Didn't have to make too many moves on that one.
That's the best kind. Just stand there and wait till the ball gets to you.
Couple pitches, one out. That's a good way to start this game too.
Yeah, next up for the Eagles is Dylan Gamm. He's a junior.
Missed a little high with that one.
First one's a little high here.
Here we go.
Got it back there. Brings it to one. The count to 1-1.
1-1. This pitcher's in the driver's seat right here, so let's see if we can go 1-2. Yep.
Great pitch.
1-2. Ooh, that's a good miss, 1-2.
Yeah.
Make him hit your pitch. It's 2-2. He's trying to climb the ladder a little bit to get him chasing, but now we're full. 3-2.
And new this year to technology is the catchers have a device in their ear. They can foul ball there. They can hear. The coach can talk to the catcher, and the catcher can relay messages to the pitcher. That's brand new for this year. But
it's been a while since I've been around, but that blows my mind. It's you see that trickling into, obviously the pros and college is using it, but I did not know we were using that in high school.
That's a ball for a walk. Puts a runner on first. Up next from Milford is Joey Buchanan. He's a senior. He pitched the first game. For those that don't know, the first game started last night, and because of darkness, they postponed. They went into extra innings, and because of that, they played the last few innings before this game.
Got a 1-1 count here to Buchanan. Guy on first doesn't look too aggressive thus far.
I don't know if you can see that flag out there in the outfield, but the wind is blowing pretty good out there.
Yeah, could play a factor.
From right to left. Let's see what Feldkamp dials up here. Let's see.
Oh, in on the hands, handcuffed him. That's a nice pitch. Got a 1-2 count. Hopefully we put him away here, get a ground ball double play, something like that.
That's a good pitch.
Struck him out looking. All right, we got 2 down. See if we can leave this guy stranded with 2 outs.
Buchanan did not like that call.
He did not. He did not. He took a minute to get out of the box. We got their 4-hole hitter up here. 23.
Let's see, Mason Bargo.
Mason Bargo, junior first baseman.
Sir, we're not going to talk to 16-year-old kids. Okay, we're not going to do that.
Runner takes off.
Good throw.
Woo. Play got
Uh-oh.
interesting.
He's going to take another one. Let's see. It's
Overthrow.
going to be close. Uh-oh.
Ah,
That's not the way you want to start a game.
a little bit sloppy right there. We threw the ball into center field and then made a couple other throwing mistakes. We got to have an infielder put their body on the ball there. You can't do that to your pitcher. So bases are clear. We're down 1-0 right now.
Takes a little pressure off the.
It's a good pitch right there.
What was the first pitch?
We got an 0-1. That might have been a ball. I think it's 1-1.
I'm not sure.
It was not a pitch out, but. I don't think that's the right count. I think it's 2-1 here.
Yeah, 2-1.
Let's get it. Nice single to left center.
That was a good rip there by Bargo. He got a hold of that one.
Here comes their 5-hole. Sammy Cooper, sophomore infielder for the Eagles. We got 2 down. See if we can get out of this inning with not much damage. Get a ground ball right here, maybe.
Yeah, Sammy Cooper here.
Got ahead of him there.
He's a sophomore.
Hitter, Cooper. Sir, were you checking on the guy, Cooper? Yeah, I told him to stop. If I hear it again, yeah, it's absolutely. I told him
Oh, inside out. Another single to left center. These guys put together a couple good swings.
Here comes that last hit.
Nice inside-out swing, handling that
Good-looking
pitch.
swing.
Not a bad pitch. This kid just made a good swing on it, put the ball in play. Not a lot of damage here. If we can get out of this, we'll be all right. Leave these guys stranded with 2 outs. Come in, swing the bat.
Yeah, Feldkamp started off real strong those first 2 batters. And
Yeah,
due to some unfortunate things out of his control.
that's right. These pitchers have a hard job. These defensive guys got to really have their backs. Unfortunate errors throwing the ball around, but like I said, these infielders have to put their body on the ball. They got to keep it in front of them. You can't have one throwing error turn into 2 and then a run.
This is Quinn Zermley from Milford. He's a junior.
1-1 count here. The guy on second's not taking much of a lead. I don't think he's much of a
He's a first baseman for a reason, I think.
That's usually the case.
Yep.
Usually the case, yeah.
He's a big kid.
There we go. That's a nice pitch.
That's a great pitch.
All right, 2-2-2 right here. Everybody out there, rub your caps with your right hand. We got a right-hander on the mound. Bring this guy some magic.
Were you into the superstitions, or is that?
I don't know. Only when they work, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never seen that one not work. So
Okay.
I'm up here rubbing my bald head, 2 fingers. Here we go. Nope. Full count.
It's early in the game, but a big pitch here.
Yeah, and the runners are going to be moving here. Full count. No bases open behind them, so they're going to take off. A single could score them, so we got to. There we go. Hey, I struck him out looking. That's a great pitch. That's a great pitch.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Even though they gave up a run there, that he looked pretty. At times he looked really good out there on the mound.
Feldkamp looks great, and as a hitter, this is when you got to step up. You got to have your guys back. As a fielder, this is when you get back in the dugout and just mention to that guy, hey, we're not letting that happen again. Let's get rolling.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back with ICRC-TV.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas.
Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount.
From the top of the key, Anna Harbor ties the score.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
All right, we're back for the top of
Bottom of the first. Yep.
Bottom of the first. We were the away team during the first game, so
right,
I was because of the delay from last night, so I was thrown off there. So
now Milford just surprised us all because they just ran their closer from game one, who just threw a pretty nice set of 4 or 5 innings in the extra innings. So he just took the mound again for game two. He looked pretty good in game one. Our hitters just manufactured a run there at the end. But
the first game, the winning run came on a pass
ball, and that was a true pass ball. It was not a bad pitch. The catcher just kind of misplayed it.
Yep.
It's number 8, junior Zach Weiner,
and he was dealing during that game. We had a tough time getting runners on base, and twice we had runners on third.
Yeah.
And in the extra innings, they couldn't get them in.
And I'll tell you, the umpire crew stayed the same, and they didn't switch gear. So this kid, Zach Weiner for Milford, was living on the outside edge, and the umpire was giving it to him. So I'm assuming he's going to try the same thing here.
So this is junior Vincent Strickland.
I had Vincent in class this last semester. Great kid, and from what I hear, he can burn up the bases. So I'd love to see him get on, and watch him take second on the first pitch, watch him take third on the second, or something crazy like that. Let's go, Vince. All right, we're 1-1. There we go. Vince, our leadoff today, he's got 2-1 count, and it's a good opportunity. These Lebanon kids know each other, and they're watching him take this at bat and learning from what they see. Shortstop bobbles the ground ball. He's safe. I don't think you can bobble a ball against Vince Strickland.
You cannot.
That guy was burning a path down the first base line.
Yeah.
All right, let's make it interesting.
We're going to see that play again. Bobbles it just enough.
And when you have that much speed, you put the ball in play and something could happen. That shortstop would have had to make a nice play on that just to get him out anyway. Slow roller through this thick grass.
Yeah. And speaking of slow grass, the shout out to the coaches and athletic director. About 1 o'clock this afternoon, there was water standing out here on this field, and they came out here and worked their tails off, put in a full day's work, and then now they're getting to play some baseball. It doesn't look like it even rained out there. It looks
gorgeous.
There he goes.
Strickland takes off.
He's going to be tough.
He's safe. Yeah, I would say the same thing. I hope these players don't take these coaches for granted. They would not be playing today if it weren't for this coaching staff busting butt, getting this thing ready.
And here's Vince taking that second base on the steal.
I tell you what, Vince didn't even get a great jump there, and he was sliding in before that ball was playable. That kid's special on the base path.
Yeah, even if he threw a perfect ball there, I think that he would have been safe.
Yep.
Let's see, that's 1-1.
1-1 count here on Cam Coleman. Cam looked good.
Yeah, Cam's a senior.
Yep. He looked good in the outfield last game. He made a diving catch, threw a guy out with a missile of a throw across the diamond from right field to third.
Saved a run.
Saved the game, probably.
Yeah.
And again, I've been lucky and fortunate to have some of these kids in class. And Cam's one of those who was awesome as a student as well. Pitcher goes inside move to second base, but didn't try and pick Strickland off.
It's a good stop by the catcher there. I don't know if that's the same catcher.
Hard work.
I don't know if that's the same catcher from the first game, but if it
is,
he let harder balls than that go by him during.
I think it might be a different kid. That catching's a hard job for sure.
All right.
Coleman's worked into a full count.
Full count here.
Now this might be a moment where we put Strickland in move into motion and see if we can't bang a single and make it an easy run here. But it's also early in the game. Might play it safe. See if we can get bases.
Yeah, and Lance, you coached with Coach Schultz, right?
I did.
And,
I'm a huge fan.
I haven't talked to too many people that aren't huge Schultz fans, but
yeah, he's the man. We brought him in. Gosh, my first year we brought him in as our head JV coach, and great hire. He actually went to the same high school I went to, but was several years ahead of me, and he had a legendary high school career. Played big time Division I baseball at Louisville, and he's a blessing to have here in Lebanon for these young guys.
And you could just talking to him before the first game started. You could just tell the passion he's got, man. He's just not out here collecting a paycheck, man. He enjoys being a coach.
Yeah, he's got that. I'll put on a pair of cleats for that guy right now, and I'm old. He's a player's coach, I believe. We got Cam Coleman gets a free pass to first. They try and back pick Vincent middle of the whole walk situation, but we are first and second, nobody out. This is a good start. Good start to the bottom of the first.
Yeah, I'm glad Vincent was paying attention because I was not. So all right, we got a sophomore going to put him to the test here early in the game. This is Mason Hurst.
Hey, when you have a sophomore in the 3-hole, that's a good sign for the future. So let's see if young number 11 lights one up here. Woo! And he goes inside out. We're going to tag up on that, hopefully.
It's going to drop.
Oh, it's down. Holy cow. And Vincent's going to show off the speed here. Doesn't even stop. Nope. Tough call at the plate. Tough call at the plate. They
a little jawing out there.
Play to right field. Vincent doesn't turn the Jets off. Comes home. They call him out, but I'm pretty certain he's in there. I'm biased. I will tell you that. But
and the camera crew is doing a good job here. Let's see. Oh, I couldn't tell. 8 was standing in the way.
Tough angle, but I'm gonna be frustrated with that one. I would have sent him 2 for sure. Like I said, he did not hesitate coming around third. Vincent's got speed. That's a kid you roll the dice with for sure.
Yeah, and the catcher had something to say after the tag was put down and the call was made. We got another look here at the tag. Let's see.
Here we go.
Man, great camera work, guys. Oh, he's way safe.
Way safe. It's a poor call. Unfortunately, we got
too bad the
no
instant replay at the high school level.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer.
He was
hand through the plate. Yeah, that's going to work, though. That'll drive around.
Jack Schreck there. Man, that.
Hey, we're going to take 2 bags. Go first to third on that single to right center. That's a nice piece of hitting right there. I think he actually got capped there a little bit, but he hung his hands back far enough to drive that ball into the gap.
Here's a look at that hit by Jack Schreck.
Yeah, he was shouldn't have tried to pull that ball probably, but made the most of it. And right fielder struggled to play the ball, and we took third on that. So we got first and third. We got the runners split. See if we can get these guys both in scoring position.
And I know Jack Schreck's parents, and I remember him being born, and here he is playing senior high school baseball. And
that means we've been doing it a while.
It's crazy to see these little babies from back in the day out here as grown men hitting baseballs. So
that was a good piece of hit. Sometimes you get fooled, but if you keep your weight balanced a little bit, you can still make something happen.
Yeah.
Next to the plate, we got number 8 for Lebanon.
Yeah.
That's Josh Bevan, senior catcher, first baseman.
Jack's a big kid, big, strong kid. I think he gets it from his mom.
I'll take your word for it.
All right.
Hey, this catcher for the Eagles is working his butt off back here. He looks good.
Yeah, we were bragging on this pitcher.
Yeah.
At the end of the
he's a little bit
first game,
all over the place, but I bet his pitch count in the first game was.
I mean, he pitched 4 innings, right?
He did. And they were contested innings. I mean, we had base runners all the time. So, it's a good rip. That's a good rip. Hey, when you foul it straight back, you're usually on it. So let's see if we can do something right here. You know if Schreck has any speed over there? Can we put him on second?
I think he got his speed from his dad.
He doesn't look like he's intending on taking second, but I don't want to speak ill of his foot speed.
No, we were talking earlier about Vincent's speed. I think he'd be a step or 2 behind Vincent.
Okay.
So.
Ooh, that's a rope. That's good hitting right there. Easy score across the plate. They're wearing this right fielder out.
They are.
Hey, and we're hitting behind the runners. This looks good. This looks like baseball right here in Lebanon.
Yeah, I think they're going to make a pitching change here.
They might have to. I mean, to be honest with you, they don't have an out in this inning. They got the guy out at the plate, but we've seen that replay a couple times.
Yeah.
They probably need to switch it up on the hill.
Yeah. All right. So I think we're going to take a quick break here while let's make sure they're actually going to.
Yeah, they're
make sure they're going to. Okay, I think they're going to bring that center fielder in up.
Somebody just jogged in, number 11. They're going with Caden Hutzel.
All right. We'll take a quick break here as he warms up on the mound, and we'll be back in just a moment.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freeze-On Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas.
Brings it himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount!
From the top of the key, Anna Harbor ties the score.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
All right, welcome back to Lebanon High School here. We've got a new pitcher on the mound. Caden Hutzel comes in for the starter. Got one out. That was Zach Wiener he's a junior. Our new pitcher, Hutzel, is also a junior. They seem to be a young team over there in Milford.
Yep.
So they even have a freshman on the roster. I don't know if he's in the lineup today, but I don't know why you'd put a freshman on your team. If
I think they had the freshman playing shortstop from what I heard yesterday, but he is not playing shortstop today. Yep. They had a different guy there. So.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 15, Christian Feldkamp.
Feldkamp steps to the plate.
Yeah, pitcher trying to help his own cause out here.
Yes, sir. And it's always great when you got a competitor can pitch and also hit.
Yep.
Keep this inning going, man. If we can put a real big crooked number up there on the board, that'd be a great start.
Oh, that's a good pitch.
That's a good pitch. Had him out on his front foot a little bit. Got a 1-1 count. I'm assuming Feldkamp was looking fastball there. 1-0, you're usually going to get a fastball. You got fooled with a little breaker. All right, this guy's going to a breaking ball pretty often, so he might not have much of a fastball.
Yeah, and coming in, Hutzel has pitched 3 1/3 inning, and he has an ERA of 0. So,
okay, he's going to be throwing strikes, it sounds like. Lots of breaking balls. He's thrown 3 out of 4 pitches have been breakers. That one almost hit us in the dome right there.
Yeah. A different breaker, breaking skull.
Yeah. All right, 3-1, you're looking fastball. If you don't get it, you're taking. Hopefully we can punish one. Yep, fastball. Foul it off our own shin right there. All right, full count. We got 1 out.
All right.
Guys on first and second. Runners in motion. Here we go. Oh, Coach Schill trying to make something exciting happen right there. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotta come to you, 1-5.
All right, still full count. We fouled that one off. This guy does not want to go bases loaded.
There's a good hit.
Oh, man, that's a great hit. 2 strikes. We're sending him. He doesn't slow down around third. He's going to be safe easy. All right, Lebanon takes a 3-0 lead.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, up next is sophomore Ethan Kiefaber. His older brother Grant is a senior this year. Is he headed to Kent State? Is that where he's?
He's
headed to Kent State next year.
Big-time baseball program.
Unfortunately, he had a season-ending surgery right before the season started, but
that is a bummer. But I hear he has a bright future.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, this young Kiefaber here, I think he might as well. He looks awesome at the plate.
He's built like a baseball player.
He, he's batting 7th. He's a sophomore, but again, I said it for Milford, or no, I think we have a sophomore batting 3rd. If you have sophomores in the lineup making an impact, that's great for the future.
Yeah. And, both Grant, the senior, and Ethan are both great kids.
I've heard that. I'll tell you what, Ethan passes the look test. I was joking with Coach Taylor at school today. He says they bat him 7th. Maybe he'll get more fastballs. I said, you don't look like this kid and get fastballs. So you can't hide a kid that looks like this when he steps to the plate. He looks like a grown man. I think he's, 15? He's a sophomore, 16 years old.
Yeah.
And he puts a great swing on a ball.
That's going to get over.
Crush it. I'm seeing numbers by the left fielder. Left fielder made an acrobatic catch over the shoulder. Great play.
Safe.
But we're going to get doubled up. And I would have got doubled up too because I saw that left fielder's numbers turn. He made an amazing play back there right in front of the 348.
Yeah, what a great play out there by the left fielder.
Play. Great rip.
Yep, we're going to take a break here as Lebanon going to take the field here shortly.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Frisson Mare with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas.
Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount.
From the top of the key, Anna Harbor ties the score.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
All right, welcome back. We are headed to the top of the second inning. Lebanon managed to scratch out 3 runs there.
Yeah.
And, Milford's very lucky it was not more than that because there was a tough call at the plate for the first out, and then that last out of the inning was
a spectacular play.
One of the better catches you'll see in high school.
100%.
And I don't know if it was a great catch or a lucky catch, but regardless, it was an out. It was recorded as an out. It was recorded the same. The kid got himself in kind of a bad position, but ended up making the most of it. So
Christian Feldkamp takes the mound again, and I tell you, I never was a pitcher, but when you go back out there with a lead and momentum, I think he's probably pretty comfortable, and hopefully he comes back throwing just like he did the first inning.
Yeah, there's not a lot of pressure on him right now.
Yep.
Just throw
Let
the
him
baseball
relax and do his thing.
Yeah. And do you, through your coaching, the pitchers that go out there and bat and they're out there, you think that helps take him away from the game, or how do you think it helps the game there?
I'm pretty offensive centric, so if you have a hitter that can chip in at the plate and contribute and help you manufacture runs, I don't think it's anything but good. Obviously, if you have nice play to third.
Beautiful.
Nice. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's how it goes.
That's great.
So yeah, if you have a pitcher that's struggling at the plate, then you don't want to hit him because then he's going to take that mental frustration to the mound.
Here,
it's a great play.
Beautiful snag there. Easy catch.
Cam looked smooth in the right field last game. He makes it look easy over there at third too. He looks good. Hey, we missed wide right there. It's 1-0.
When you play 2 games like this, Lance, what was kind of your philosophy for changing the lineup or players in the field, outfield? Because Cam was outfield during the first game, and now he's at third base.
High school's a little different too because you might have a lot of your pitchers that do play the field. So I'm not sure. Christian, I think he played a little third last game. So maybe while he's on the mound, Cam plays third, and then there's a switch once we switch the guy toeing the rubber. But a lot of these guys are just athletes. I bet a lot of these kids can play a few spots. But yeah, lineup changes and stuff like that. Right now, probably Schilt and the guys are early in the season. They probably want to see some guys at different spots, shake it out so that they figure out, for the long run, who's the best fit where. And then obviously, if you got a hitter that's on fire, that kid stays in the lineup no matter what. So
punched out a strikeout there.
Here we go. Two up, 2 down. That was
6
a nice
pitches,
strikeout.
2 outs.
Yeah,
the strikeout, and
we didn't have many comments. He was dominant that at bat right there. He had that kid guessing. Ahead of this guy, 1-0.
That's where you got to start right there.
That's right.
And now you get the whole.
This is their freshman, so maybe this kid's a kid to watch in the future, but we're going to we're going to root for our Lebanon guys, but this is our freshman varsity guy for Milford. Takes a good rip at that one, fouls it.
Yeah.
But he's sitting 0-2, and if I'm Fell Camp right now, I'm going to throw wherever I want, get him to chase a terrible pitch. Shake something off. He's coming. Yep. He knew what he wanted. And, that young guy's a freshman, and our pitcher made it look like that was the case right there.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's on varsity for a reason.
That's right.
I'm sure he's a great kid. Good ball player.
Yep, me too.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back for the bottom of the second.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
All right, welcome back. We are headed to the bottom of the second inning. Lebanon has the lead, 3-1.
We got junior Hunter Vick stepping to the plate to lead off the second, bottom of the second.
Hutzel still on the mound for Milford.
Breaking ball again. He really loves this breaking ball, so we're going to have to probably adjust. Oftentimes you tell your guys to make this guy throw a breaking ball for a strike before you swing at it, but he is heavy breaking ball, so we're going to have to start sitting back and ripping that thing. There he goes, fastball, cuffed us a little bit.
Good play by the shortstop there. Good hustle by Vic.
Vic can run too. That guy was moving.
He got down the line.
It looked like a routine grounder, and we even made it interesting. Yeah, Vic got handcuffed on that one a little bit, in on the skinny part of the bat. That's never fun when that's where you got to hit it.
For the Warriors, number 3, Bryce Bowman.
Now at the plate we have senior Bryce Bowman. Bryce, a multi-sport athlete, plays football. Great young man.
All right, here we go. We got a 1-1 count. Hopefully Bryce saw something he likes out of those first 2 pitches and puts the barrel on something right here. Ooh, he fought that
he
one
put
off.
the barrel on that camera that was sitting in the on the.
Yeah, somebody's mom's GoPro is
just
broke.
got ripped. Oh man. They got
a 1-2 count. See if he can battle here. Hey, that's good battling. I think it's going to be a routine fly ball. Yeah, left fielder got that one. Two strike swing. That's actually a pretty good rip.
Yeah.
Hopefully next time he'll get himself a more hitters count. We're back to the top with Vincent Strickland. He's the man who got it rolling last time. Let's see if we can get some manufactured with 2.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 14, Vincent Strickland.
Breaking ball down in the dirt, 1-0.
We just got an update from right behind us. The Warrior softball team is playing Centerville. They are up
Inside out. Oh, it's running right to him. There we go.
That's a 1-2-3. The Warriors are up 7-0 in the fourth. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Milford there, and it's a quick inning for them. We are going to head to another break here.
Can't believe you're doing this alone.
I've done it before.
I remember. You threw your back out. How you holding up?
Hand me that board.
Nothing wrong with getting help.
I'm good.
I did it when Felicia left.
I'll figure it out.
I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying.
If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence?
Now you need my help.
It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Frise Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Ann Arbor ties the score.
All right, welcome back to Lebanon High School. We got a new pitcher on the mound. We have this is junior Chris Yates.
And their leadoff hitter here in the top of the third is Sam Tiger, sophomore outfielder. You know, you're talking about the softball team up there winning. Currently, they have some girls that are super fun to watch. If you haven't been out to see Scheidler pitch, or Ella Tubner is a freak of an athlete.
Yep. She's headed to Iowa next year,
and
right?
she's super neat kid. I'm a huge fan of hers. A lot of those girls are really cool. We got a 1-1 count here.
Beautiful pitch.
1-2 count.
1-2. Big pitch here for Yates. Quiet kid. I had him in class. There's some cheering going on behind us. I don't know what happened at the softball game. Hopefully that's the Lebanon fans.
That's
cheering.
right. Hopefully so. Foul ball. Got a full count here. Yates has a nice calm delivery. I love seeing a lefty on the mound.
Yeah,
that's a good inside pitch. See if we can make a play on this in right field.
Oh yeah. Nervic out there.
Oh,
jeez.
Took it off the heel of the glove out there in right field. That hurts. That hurts.
All right.
Hey, that's when you got to get that guy another ball real quick, get his confidence back. That's frustrating if you're a fielder and you make a mistake like that.
Yep. Here's Gam. He's their leadoff hitter.
All right, hey, they got him another one. Let's see it. Oh, shoot.
Jeez, Pete. And he got him flustered out there.
Yep. That was he got tangled up with the feet first, made a recovery, but couldn't quite get back down to the ball. So those outfielders want to be literally under the ball when they're catching it, maybe even coming in on it, and he never had that kind of body control on that one.
All right.
All right, we're not in a good spot here. Nobody out, bases, we got guys on first and second. Love to see a ground ball here. Keep the damage low.
Looks like they're going to try to bunt. Uh-oh. Got him.
Got him. That's great. That's great. Hey, our catcher's working hard back here. The base runner took kind of a delayed start on that. Wasn't sure if he wanted to run, then decided to run, and our catcher hosed him.
And we're going to take another look at that here.
Good play, catch. Good play, catch.
So we got out of that play. They're still trying to
push bunt over there.
Yeah, push bunt towards third base. See if they can get it's a weird move. With one out, it's odd, unless that guy's bunting for a hit. It's odd to try and bunt a guy to third with one out.
See if he tries that again here, or if that was just a catch him off guard move.
Yeah, maybe that guy was trying to bunt for a hit there. I'm not certain.
Nice pitch, Yates.
Yates brought a little heat on that one. Painted the edge. That was a nice fastball. We got a 1-2 count here.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch.
Stopped by the catcher, Bevins there.
He almost got him to chase on that. He almost bit on that curveball. Lefty-lefty matchup. Lefty hitters really struggle hitting lefties, breaking balls, especially in high school. Ground ball to first base. Kiefaber's going to take it himself. We got 2 outs, guy on third.
I wonder if that right field's a little wet out there because their right fielder struggled earlier, and
I can guarantee it is. This with all this rain we've had, right field here in Lebanon, even towards right center, it's kind of like a bayou out there right now. So footing's not good. I know our right fielder's probably frustrated, but he's going to get an opportunity to help his team, maybe at the plate, maybe on another big play somewhere on defense. Miss wide with that one.
I don't know where that one missed.
Yeah. And our catcher has it looks like good respect going. Our catcher just asked the umpire. Umpire told him a little outside, it looks like. That's a great pitch. That's a great pitch. You're going to miss outside, and you need to come in hard on this kid like that. That's a good fearless approach by Yates here. Hey, got him chasing. Drop third strike, throw him out at first. Hey, we got out of that inning without much damage.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
2 errors to start the inning off, and they came away with no runs.
Every guy on that Lebanon bench is looking out for this right fielder, too. He's going to be all right.
Yep, Coach Schilt.
No damage done.
Letting him know that he's got full confidence in him. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back for the bottom of the third here shortly.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. But with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
All right, we're back. We are just got, that's the second pitch actually, 2-0.
We got 2-0.
To senior Cam Coleman.
This is a hitter's count right here. Cam's going to drive one if he gets a good one. Didn't like it. That's all right. 2-1. Took a big rip of that one. We're 2-2. Did they move Cam to the outfield, or is he still a third? Do you know?
I don't know.
I didn't look at that. We'll have to check that out on defense. Full count here to Cam. Good rip.
Man, he got down 2-0 and came back with 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, and that guy, actually, that was the first at-bat where he probably threw more fastballs than breaking balls. So maybe he's
a good little pitcher.
Turning a page, yeah. He's crafty.
All right, this is sophomore Mason Hurst.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 11, Mason Hurst.
Saw Mason taking infield when we showed up here early to hang and get ready. It looks really smooth out there. Looks mature at second base. Plays with a lot of confidence out there. So, like I said, it's nice to have him for a while here in Lebanon. Missed high with that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys in that dugout right now
for
Lebanon, and be a sophomore and 2 sophomores to crack the lineup.
Yes, sir. That's great. I'm sure they got an eye on a couple more that are on the JV team. Maybe a couple freshmen down there that are already, spiking Coach Schultz's interest and the whole coaching staff. There we go. All right, we're leading off here.
We've got a base runner.
Got a base runner. 1 out, guy on first.
Jack Schreck is back up. A big hit in the first inning.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting first time around. So let's string something together here.
Number 6, Jack Schreck.
Most times 3 runs is not enough in high school baseball. So let's see if we can hang a couple more on him real quick. Like to see some of our guys start banging around some extra base hits and get this crowd excited on this beautiful day.
Yeah, be interesting to see what Coach Schilt does on the mound from here on out.
Yep.
Feldkamp went 2 innings.
I don't know.
Yates had a really great inning.
Yeah, Yates looked good. Feldkamp basically made it one time through the lineup, and from my former life hitting, it is tough if every time you go to the plate you see a new arm. So maybe that's part of the mix midweek. Midweek game here. Quick mound visit. Not yet. Try a back pick there. No luck. Sorry.
Get a good lead, 1-1. Get a good lead.
Slow dribbler. Oh, he's got a chance to get there. That's what I get for making fun of his speed earlier.
That's right, right.
He got down the line.
You said he got a speed from his
speed from
dad?
From his mom.
His dad's, or whoever. that parent is pumping their fist right now.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, you make things happen. Put a ball in play, make things happen. You put the pressure on the defense. Sometimes that defense will crack and open up an opportunity for you. So Josh Bevan steps up to the plate.
Yeah, the field looks great out there, but we have had a lot of rain, and some of those balls are just not traveling like they would on a nice dry surface.
Yeah, that's a game changer. Obviously, both teams are playing with the same conditions, but I'm pretty sure Bevan just licked his bat. That's a weird move.
I think I saw the same.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I saw it, then I think he went back to it for some more. So I don't know. I don't know what pine tar tastes like, but
you know this, man. Baseball players are weird, right?
Weirdos, a bunch of weirdos, you know. He probably got a hit one time after he accidentally licked his bat, and he's been doing it since.
Did you have any?
I'd like to say I did. I didn't have any things I stuck with, but I didn't have any, weird stuff. I think my only superstition was to not stick with a superstition too long.
Okay.
But
all right.
I struck out so much, my superstitions weren't working if I tried them.
So those that don't know Coach Links, Mr. Links now, you used to be Coach Links at a high school. You ended up at Butler, right?
I ended up at Butler University for a couple years, and then I played ball there and then transferred to Wright State. We got guys in motion. They go after our backside runner. We're second and third. All right, Coach Schilt might have just caught these guys sleeping.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness.
I do too.
I like it.
Yeah, I got a chance to play at Butler and then got a chance to play at Wright State 2 years at each, and it was a great time.
There's not too many stories that we can tell on air, but if you ever see Mr. Links down at the Broadway Barrel House or something, he'll tell you some of his baseball stories.
Yeah, I got some fun memories for sure. These Milford's playing in already, so they're conscious of the score even in the bottom of the third. They got their whole infield in, no force play at home. So if we hit a good ball on the ground, or we might find a hole here and open this game up a little bit. I wonder if they're playing in because the grass is so slow, or if they're just that nervous this early in the game.
Yeah, it seems.
This is wide.
All right. Ben Hutzel has pitched well so far. We're putting a little pressure on him here.
Yep,
Let's see what he can do. See if we can't ruin that 0 ERA he's got.
Yes, that's right here. 2-2 count. He probably doesn't want to go full. He's going to throw a strike right here. Nope, hit him.
Wow.
Ball bounces off both the hitter and the umpire right there. Bases loaded.
Is that the second? He got hit in the first game, didn't he?
Or was he got hit in the hand? Is that the same young guy?
Is that the? Yeah.
Maybe so. All right, got bases loaded here, 1 out.
Got a baseball magnet on him somewhere, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's not fun. I do appreciate, though, I don't know. I should have looked. I like it when I see guys get hit and they're not wearing the armor. You get a little more street cred with me. I don't know about all these guys wearing all this protective gear. I like it when they go to the plate with no helmet. That's old school.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's not allowed. All right. Christian Feldkamp steps up to the plate. Bases loaded. Good opportunity for us to. Ooh.
And Lance, you're a big guy. Did you get hit average amount of times, or do you think that's?
You know what? I got a lot of. I don't think I got hit a ton, but I did get a lot of breaking balls. So I had to stay in the box, and make sure it broke. So I think most of the time when I got hit, it was by a breaking ball that didn't break.
Yep.
A lot of times, if they're throwing fastballs to me in college, they're trying to stay away and low.
And you can't rub it after you get hit.
No way. No way. Even if something's broke, you gotta act like you're the toughest dude on the planet. You can't give that pitcher that satisfaction of thinking they dinged you up.
All right.
You definitely
There's
can't
2
roll around
balls.
in the dirt.
And
here we go. So hitters count 2-0. See if we get something. Try to inside move to second.
all right, just 1 out here. Hutzel's being tested here. 2 balls, no strikes.
Here we go. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, the pitcher and the catcher are crossed up here. The pitcher just handcuffed his own catcher right there, so they need to get on the same page. But it's 3-0. This is a good deal for Lebanon. All right, Chamberlain, are we green light 3-0 at this point, or are we still let's take a base at a time?
I don't know, man.
I don't either. I don't. Schilt knows
He's
these
been
guys.
aggressive. He's been aggressive up to this point. I don't know why he would take his foot off the gas.
Schilt's hanging out with his guys and his whole staff. Bottles, Taylor, Moppin. They know what they're doing. Ball 4. Get an RBI the easy way. There we go.
Scores sophomore Mason Hurst. Another sophomore is stepping up, Ethan Kiefaber.
Ethan Kiefaber hit a ball to the gap. A lot of power he's got in him, and he hit a ball to the gap. That kid made a miraculous catch. I'd like to see him barrel one up right here and see what happens.
You noticed that infield took a couple of steps back when
Missile foul.
Man, he hit that one hard, didn't he?
Yeah, he swings the bat like somebody just stole his lunch. I like watching this kid. He's, those coaches that say don't swing for the fence, they're not talking to this kid. Come on, Kiefaber. Nope, breaking ball. 1-1 count.
He's got to learn to take one there, right?
Yes.
I mean,
hey, when it's full, when it's bases loaded like that, and you get a breaking ball up high, you just roll into it and take your bait. Oh, speaking of,
there you go, just like that.
Took one off the gluteus booteus right there.
Oh yeah. I get hit in the head when the next pitch you get hit right in the butt. So
he knows what he's doing. That's good stuff. That's like
there's a reason I'm up here and not down there, right? So
hey, the best hitting in baseball is when it's 0-2 and the guy hangs a curveball and you take that one off the body. That's the best. All right, so I'm looking for Vic is up. He had a rough inning in the outfield, but this is a good opportunity for him to chip back and help out his team. Hunter Vic Jr. steps to the plate.
Milford's got a couple guys throwing in the pin.
What do you say, Hunter? Be smart now. Be smart.
Oh man!
Wow pitch. Catcher hustling. We don't take home on that one. Count, bases loaded. Hunter's got to be selective here. The guy's been struggling finding the zone lately.
He's still struggling. He's going to make him.
You might take until you get a strike in this situation. I don't know where we're at in the lineup. Is this an 8-hole in the lineup? Maybe. I think so.
No, because is that Bowman on deck? Yeah, this is 8-hole.
8-hole. We might be taking until we get a strike here with the bases loaded. Take advantage of this situation.
All right.
Not a bad take there.
Nope.
2-1.
Big shit, baby. Drive them in. Let's go. It's only one strike, Hunter. It's only one strike.
Oh, gosh.
You got to let that hit you, Hunter. Come on. Hunter's an 8 of mine in class. I'm going to get on his back for that tomorrow. Tomorrow, you got to take that off that tricep.
That was the 6th run.
Come on. Yes.
That was the 6th run right there.
Man. Now, if he bangs a double here, I'll give him a break, but
maybe he wants to take one off the backside too. So.
He's towing the plate. He's challenging this pitcher right here, which I love. And
another walk.
Bases loaded, ball 4, getting another run. And hey, Vic might know he should have taken that ball off the tricep, but the next pitch, his toe was on the black of the plate. He's going up there with a plan.
And it looks like there's at least a mound visit. They are waving another pitcher in.
Yes,
we're going to
sir.
have a pitching change. They're going to take a little break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back here shortly. Bottom of this third inning.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason.
Hey, Mason.
Thank you.
A place to make my own. A place that I call home. This place that I call home.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Yes. I do my best reaching out to my brothers and sisters in arms.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
Most of us, we're not gonna admit that we need to help.
You don't have someone to kind of help you guide those thoughts. It can be really bad.
It's just a beautiful space when someone can trust you and say, listen, I need help.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Frisson Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Harbor ties the score.
All right, we're back here. We got a new pitcher on the mound. It is Jamison Larimore.
And Bryce Bowman stepping on the plate for Lebanon.
And this is his first appearance of the season, so Milford came in to today 3-0. They lost the first game.
Starts off wide, misses wide, ball one.
How much pressure is it to come in off out of the bullpen, have the bases loaded, only one out?
Yeah, that's a cold-blooded situation for the pitcher. He's got to come in here and realize that he didn't get himself into this spot.
Oh, jeez.
Wild pitch, nothing coming home. He didn't get himself in this spot, but he can
safe.
He can take pride if he can get him out of this inning. I'm hoping Lebanon keeps opening this door.
They threw it down there. I didn't know if umpire called a dead ball after it hit him.
I don't know. I don't
ball
think
hit him
so.
right in the face mask.
It did.
So that pitch wasn't very close there.
Yeah. That was a 58-footer right there.
Man.
Oh, another. We're taking the plate this time. Close play at plate.
Go.
Oh, we're sending another guy. We might score 2 on this wild pitch. Safe.
Wow.
I really love Coach Schultz's aggression right here.
That was
he's taking
a big
chances.
play.
Yeah, he's taking chances, but we're up by what?
Oh, our screen's back here. We're going to take another look at that. That's the ball that went past.
Yeah, it's a
first one goes
past the pitcher, and then we go third baseman can't make the play to get our second guy. I tell you what, this catcher's been busting his butt all game. That one he got a little bit. He was trying to rely on picking it instead of blocking it, and it cost him 2 runs. Ball 4. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, we're back to the top of the lineup here with Vincent Strickland.
All right. We got to get this game in before the sun goes down behind the stadium.
Yes. I'm doing my rough estimate. We got some time left, especially if we put it on them and open this up and just beat them by 10. That's another option.
That's
Now batting for the Warriors, number 14, Vincent Strickland.
Here we go, Vincent. All right, strike down the middle.
That's a good pitch, better than.
That was a good pitch.
But Jamison Larimore, he's a senior, pitcher only. You're a big fan of pitcher onlys in high school, aren't you?
That's something totally new to me. I don't remember having any guys. We might have had a few. We had a guy that was kind of a setup guy, great teammate, but I didn't have many pitcher onlys back in my coaching era. But baseball's changed quite a bit since I think I stepped away 14 years ago now, I think.
Oh, wow.
It's been a while. So
you're getting old, man.
Getting old. Timeout on the field here. Coach Schultz got a question.
Did Schultz?
He might not be happy with how this pitcher's delivering from the stretch. I'm not sure. And he would be the guy to know. He's a former collegiate Division I pitcher himself. So. All right, 3-1 here. Vince looking for one pitch here. One spot, one pitch. If it's what he wants, he's going to rip it. If not, he's going to take it. He's in a good hitter spot right here. That wasn't the one he wanted. Out over the plate a little bit, huh? Maybe it caught the edge on the outside, I don't know. Full count.
Umpire's got dinner reservations or something.
Yeah. Nope, all four again. We're
back to bases loaded.
That's right. Our patience at the plate this inning is really paying off.
Yep.
These kids look disciplined for the this time in the season. It's early in the season. A lot of times guys are trigger happy in the beginning of the year. Cam Coleman steps up. He could do some damage right here.
Now this is just the third game of the season. They've pretty much the whole last week just watched it rain from the windows, and so maybe they spent some time in the cage. And,
Yep, maybe so.
But they've been
playing with confidence right here, and they should be. They're up by 7 here in the third. Ooh. Catcher did a good job saving a wild pitch right there. 1-0. Misses wide again. 2-0.
And nobody's in the bullpen, so
no, nobody's
they
up.
got some guys up on the hill throwing, but nobody in the pen.
Lebanon's got to keep their foot on the gas here. Keep taking these runs. Keep taking these bases. If they're going to keep giving us bases, 3-0 right here again.
This is easy baseball. Just stand there and score runs.
Yep, and I'm pretty certain we're red light right here, 3-0. Could be wrong. Like I said, Coach Schultz knows these guys better than anybody. He's been practicing and working out with them for months. Yep.
I think that was a take the whole way.
100% take. It was a good take. Now he's back in the game right here. This has got to be a pitch you can hammer. Nope. Ball 4. Missing the plate wide. Cam Coleman.
Easy game.
A lot of plate discipline up there. Konjovic crosses the plate.
Coach Bottles over at first base.
Coach Bottles, one of the best humans living in Lebanon right now. A great guy. He's been on staff, gosh, almost 2 decades now.
Mason Hurst.
All right.
Milford's called timeout.
Mound visit.
There's nobody really warming up, so I don't think they're going to bring anybody in. Maybe I'm wrong. Kid's coming off.
Kid coming.
Yeah, we'll take a break. They're bringing in Milford's bringing in the 3rd or 4th pitcher here, and we'll be back after a little warm-up session.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more than
who I am on paper.
All right, our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Frisson Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key. Anna Habra ties the score.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more than
who I am on paper.
All right, welcome back to Lebanon. We've got a new pitcher for Milford. Is Aiden Snyder, number 17. He is a junior. He's not on the roster as a pitcher, so
yeah,
maybe they're just trying to buy an inning or so here with somebody to.
You know, I'm not reading Milford's coach's mind, but they might be a situation where they see this game as a tough one to compete, and they don't want to burn up any other arms heading into the weekend. So,
yep.
Listed as a junior infielder. Maybe you can get him out of this inning, but I'm going to hope not. I hope we keep pouring it on.
Now, what are the high school rules here, Blinks? Is it it's 10 runs, and is there a certain inning?
I think it's 10. You know, it's been a while, and I haven't kept up real well in the time I've been away, but I think it's 10 after 5 is what the rule used to be. Okay. It might be, there might be kind of a graded 15 after 3 or 12 after 4 or something like that, but definitely the run rule is in play. But we can't keep our, we can't let our foot off the gas. Got to hold them on defense, keep scoring on offense. Coach Shilton and his staff won't do it disrespectfully. I know that. They won't pour it on disrespectfully.
And up to this point, it's just been walks.
Yeah, this inning's gotten away from Milford on the mound. This is where the players want an opportunity. They just want a ground ball or a fly ball. They want an opportunity to help out. Looks like that was a strikeout for out number 2.
Yeah, I don't think the umpire knew there was 2 strikes.
I
agree. Called a strike, and which brings Jack Schreck, Sr. back up.
Yeah, that one got away from me too. I don't think I realized there was 2 strikes on the batter. Here we go, Jack Schreck. Let's put the ball in play twice. Made things happen both times. See if we can do it again. Ball outside. 1-1 count. Well hit. Center fielder's got a good beat on it. Oh, he misses the ball. Misplays it. We're going to score.
And that's
you know what? You might be onto something with this footwork, because that center fielder looked good, and then it fell apart there at the end. I don't know if he was having trouble getting to the ball because he never got to where he needed to be. Looked like a routine fly ball tailing away from him, but he couldn't quite get under it.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 8, Josh Bevan.
Brings Bevan back to the plate.
Ooh. Bevan gets drilled.
That's the 3rd time.
Drilled. Holy crap.
I swear he's got
he rubbed it a little bit too, so. I don't know, Bevan, but that one looks like it hurt.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at it here. Let's see.
He's smiling right now. Nope, not anymore.
Oh, gosh.
I hope he's not hurt with how bad we're laughing.
I know,
so.
that's
oh, man, that's great.
He'll have a story tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll have some seams on his body somewhere. That's good stuff.
That's the 3rd time today he's been touched by a baseball. So
getting on base.
Any way you can get there, I guess.
That's right. That's right. Manufacture runs. Ooh, that's a good rip. Oh, shortstop almost makes a great play, but we're going to score off of this too. That's a rip.
Maybe.
Hey,
that was a little closer than I thought it was going to be.
I agree. That's a good play by that shortstop.
I thought he was going to walk in, and it ended up being pretty close.
Yep. Good rip. Great play up the middle, even though.
So here it is. Here's Jack Schreck coming around. Nice hit.
Jack coming through. Ooh, good body awareness. It looks like that tag was pretty close, but. Yeah. Way to avoid the tag.
Must have missed him, but it. It's Key Faber. He also got touched in the last at bat.
I'd love to see this kid get one.
Yeah.
I like some extra base hits. I want to see these guys start banging it around and hitting first base with the intention of not stopping. All right, he's got a good hitter's count. Big kid. If this pitcher makes a mistake here, we can make him pay.
Ooh, sounded good.
Sounded good. Just got under it. Sky high fly ball.
Nobody don't see it.
Oh, communication issue, and it's on the ground.
Nobody's at second.
We're taking second for free because nobody covered the bag. That's unlucky, unfortunate for this pitching staff. They need some help right here.
Yeah, they've struggled enough on their own.
Yes,
and
these pop-ups need to be outs.
Outfielders haven't helped the cause.
Seen a little frustration on Milford's face. When those guys go field that ball and nobody covers second base, that's just their brain turned off in a 11-run inning right now?
Looks like the catcher. You can tell the kid has a lot of heart out there, giving him a little pep talk.
Hey, this inning's real hard on the catcher. That's the hardest job out there, and he's been working his butt off.
We've scored 11 runs this inning, and
runs.
it's not over yet. So
Vic steps up the plate.
For the Warriors, number 16, Hunter Vic.
Now, at what point did you start trying to get some of your guys that aren't normally in your rotation? They
you know, probably right, but there's some substitution rules, I'm sure. But when you got a chance to get a look at a kid, this is kind of that time of the game. So we might see some substitutions here on defense and then maybe get them in at bat. Hunter takes a rip. Foul. Counts 0-2.
And Schilt was showing some athleticism out there. Did you see him get out of the way there?
I missed it.
He's still nimble.
Another foul ball. Back when I was coaching here and Schilt was on staff, he would organize some basketball, some like cross-training stuff, and play ball with the kids, and he'd be dunking on those guys. Like, this guy can still handle some athletics. Ooh, wild pitch. We're going to try to take home here.
No throw.
Weird jump from third. I'm assuming Coach Schilt didn't tell him to go, but
yeah, that's Feldkamp that scored there.
Yep.
Moves Kiefaber over.
That's 15-1 right now.
Yeah. Run inning.
12-run inning.
And I tell you what, I mean, Lebanon's had a few hits, but most of this has just been standing there walking.
A lot of walks and sloppy defense. Yep.
Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's some contact. Picked up by the second baseman.
Ground ball to second.
Final out there. 3. That is a big inning. That was 12 runs. We're headed to the top of the fourth. We will be back here shortly in Lebanon.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Our first item of business is a presentation, which is a swearing in of a new officer.
A Freestone Mayor with Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas. Himself inside the 10. Touchdown, Marymount. From the top of the key, Anna Habra ties the score.
All right, we're back for the top of the fourth inning. If you're just joining us, Lebanon had about as big of an inning as you can have, 12 runs in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, when that's a long inning. That's a long inning, and usually that's not good for one of the other teams. Yeah. It was good for us, not good for Milford. So,
be interesting to see what Chris Yates does here. He had a great third inning, so we'll see if he can come out here. He had a long seat over there.
Long rest. I wonder if he got up and threw it all. I didn't look down the line at all.
If he did or not. My guess is he probably threw a couple balls.
Maybe so. Sammy Cooper steps to the plate for Milford. And he's quickly 0-1. We're getting ahead. That's a good start.
Great pitch.
Oh-2. It looks good. Guarantee if you're a pitcher right now, you're throwing with lots of confidence.
Oh, yeah. Get it. Oh.
Look at this play. Holy smokes.
Great play.
That's a great play. Safe, but a great play in the hole.
Great effort. Mason Hurst out there.
Maybe have a little slippery cramp situation out there in the field.
Let's see. We got one of the best
He
trainers
looks like
in
he's
the
moving.
business.
He looks like he's moving all right.
Chris Conger, one of the
Yeah.
best trainers in the business over
He's the
there.
man.
He just has to look out there and he feels better. So
So we got their leadoff guy on, no outs.
you can see why that sophomore starting at second base right there.
Yeah, that was
pretty
a
athletic play. I know the
legitimate
kid's on-
play right there, and he made it close. We go Bach move over to first. That's not his best move, I bet. Bet he's got a better one. Lefty moves can be nasty. I always used to think if you're a lefty, you should at least balk once a game. Just living on the edge there, trying to get a runner out for free.
Yeah.
Plus, a two-man crew, umpire crew in high school, those pitchers, left-handed pitchers, can get away with murder. Missed wide. We got a 2-1 count.
If you're the Milford coach right here, what do you tell your players down by 14 runs?
Well, keep them in the game. You know, if you can. I've seen crazier things where teams can make it interesting. If Lebanon, falls asleep and makes opens the door for them to come back. If I'm their coach, I'm going to keep my kids in the game. I'm going to keep them, class act. I'm not going to act like an idiot. I'm not going to let my players act like idiots out there. Just stay in the game, keep swinging.
That was a good pitch there by Yates.
It was good.
Didn't miss by much.
Ground ball up the middle. See if he can roll this up. Take it himself. Cam Coleman, double play. Oh!
They called him safe.
They say he's safe at first. But Cam looks smooth on that play. I think even the Milford fans are giggling on that one. I think they got away with got away with one there.
I think that was a makeup call for that play at the plate earlier. Maybe I don't know.
1 out, runner on first.
That was a great play by
Cam
Coleman. Great pitch.
Carter Shirk is the hitter here for Milford.
I think this is the first time we've called his name.
Yeah, maybe so. Ooh, strike 2. That's a place he can live. That pitch is unhittable.
Yeah, it looks a bit outside, but he just called that the entire game. He called it the first game.
But you're right. He's been giving him that corner all game.
As a hitter, you have to know what the umpire's tendencies are.
Yes, sir.
Nice pitch.
Oh, man, had him off balance there. That's a great pitch. Great sequence right there. That's 2 outs.
Brings up 21. That's Henry Appel.
I think you're right. I think they're making some changes here with Milford. They're not checking their guys in with us, but I think that's another first time
He's a
that
senior.
we've said these names. Yep. Misses wide, pitch 1. I'd like to see another lift and pick to first, but this guy on first not getting much of a lead. So maybe there's a known threat on the mound here. That's a nice pitch. The hitter
inside.
Hitter tried to play like that was inside. That was awesome. That was great.
Yep, he caught the outside corner on the previous pitch. Caught the inside corner on that one.
Yes, sir. That was great.
Let's see what he does here. Does he go off speed?
Nope.
Oh, what a pitch.
That's awesome.
Man, Yates is dealing.
That hitter's acting mad, but I guarantee he's upset with himself right now. That was a great pitch sequence.
Another great inning. We are going to step away. We'll be back for the bottom of the fourth.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron, are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
That's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
All right, welcome back. We are headed to the bottom of the fourth inning. Coach Schilt is conversing with the umpire right there next to home plate.
Making some changes, yep.
Making a few changes. Looks like the first batter of the inning is going to be Jacob Raley. He's a senior. Interesting fact, this is his first plate appearance of the year.
All right.
But he has got 4 stolen bases.
Stolen bases, a couple big-time runs apparently.
Yep. Scored the winning run
game
against
winner, Centerville.
Centerville, the first game of the season.
And I believe that was extra innings too, like a big factor maybe, or maybe last inning walk-off situation on a sac fly. He comes to the plate wearing a COVID mask, old school. This guy's ready to go. From what I've heard, he's sheer excitement on the base pass. So I'm really rooting for this guy.
He forgot his elbow pad, so here we go.
No, never had Jacob in class, but I tell you what, he's awesome just to have in the building, in the hallways. He's
he carries
just an aura of happiness and
a little swagger to him, and
awesome kid,
happy kid, man.
Yes.
You never see him without a smile on his face.
Get
down there, and you know he's fast.
Let's go.
You know he's fast. Get down there. There he goes.
Oh, he goes into first. He's safe on the overthrow.
All right. Now,
Jacob decided to slide feet first into home.
He did.
Sometimes when you're trying to beat out a ball on a wild throw, some of the guys are going to get down, but usually head first into first. But I'm pretty excited right now. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I hope he steals on pitch 1 and pitch 2.
It'll be interesting if he's got a.
I'll tell you what though, we're up by 14. We might not steal him just out of respect for Milford. I know Schilt's a.
But I know that if there's even a remotely shade of green light to steal a base, Jacob's about to take off.
Well, so. I think I just saw Schilt from across the field give him the cross arms X for, hey, buddy, don't steal this base. Let's show respect to our opponents.
I think that means X marks the spot on second base, right?
That's what That's what we're hoping.
That's garbage.
Now, wild pitch. We do take the base on a wild pitch.
Yeah,
Ben Williams takes the plate, and he's a senior.
And this guy here threw at the batter. Getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but there's still unfortunately some Bush League stuff that goes on in baseball. I'm hoping they're not throwing at our guys. They dug this hole themselves. You know, players get frustrated, coaches get frustrated, but you don't throw at other guys.
Yeah, when you're down 14 runs, it is a frustrating moment.
Yeah.
I understand. the catcher who's played a heck of a game 1 and a game 2, and it's
sports are passionate. You're
like
going to play with passion, but
a new catcher
they
here.
pulled their catcher. He was getting a little bit frustrated visibly and vocally. So I know Ben Williams didn't do anything. He's new to the game here today.
I know,
he's going to get his first rips of the day here.
But that buzzed the tower there.
That did buzz the tower. And I tell you what, if you're going to throw at a guy anyway, you don't throw at their head. That's just, that's my 2 cents. Ooh, Ben took a big rip on that one. Ball inside.
Another
Got
one
2-1.
inside.
All right, let me see Ben put the barrel on one. Ben's an awesome young guy too. I had him as a junior in class. His whole family is top notch. He's got a younger brother in the program as a freshman. He's a kid to watch out for. A young guy named Sawyer. Ball 4 to Ben Williams.
I haven't had Ben in class, but you see him in the hallways, and he's got a calming personality to him, and he's a great kid.
Awesome kid.
And here's Wyatt Minnick, another senior, getting these guys some
reps. Yeah. I want to see Wyatt. Wyatt I had in class too. Wyatt's a pleasure. Also, always pleasant to be around. So let's see Wyatt put a barrel on one. And he does. Here we go.
Oh, that's a base hit.
That's a double. Come on, Wyatt. Get on it. Nope.
Oh,
nope.
They held him up.
Hey, we're playing dot to dot. That's a respect thing.
Yep.
Coach still knows what he's doing. We're playing, connect the dot baseball out of respect for Milford. I would expect they would do the same for us if they were, bashing our teeth in. So.
Yep. Wyatt had to put the brakes on there. He was rounding second, and then he realized that.
Out of instinct, I yelled, "That's a double."
Yeah.
So, Wyatt might have just had the first, extra base hit of the season, but we're doing the right thing. How we handled that.
Who's this? Cannon? Is that Cannon up there? Let's see. That's
2-3.
3-3. That's Will Alt. He's another senior getting in there.
All right. All right, 2-0 count. Will's got himself a good hitter's count right here. Hopefully get something to drive.
So far it's been all seniors in here. He lost it.
Hey, if Will gets the barrel through on that one, he crushes that ball. He was a little late.
Will's another big kid, man.
Is he a multi-sport kid too, do you know?
Oh, I'm not sure.
He looks like an athlete up there. This young guy's well put together. All right, reaches for one. We got an infield fly situation here. I don't know if the umps called that or not. The umps might be falling asleep too here. So.
They're going to leave senior Jack Schreck in here. They're
now batting for the Warriors, number 6, Jack Schreck.
I like seeing all the seniors in right now.
Heck yeah. That's what it's all about.
That's means it's a good night more way in one, and if all your seniors are playing.
And this is one of those games too that if you are an underclassman and you get pulled for an upperclassman to get a rip, you're rooting for that guy hard. Actually, that's team sports in general, but that is laser foul ball. I thought that was on the line.
I did too.
Let's go.
Yeah, these guys are all rooting for each other, but some guys, when they don't get much playing time, this is a great chance to get behind your buddy.
What's going to happen here? Is it foul? Yep.
He's going foul down both lines. Barely. All right, let's see if he can manage to put the barrel on the ball, put one into fair territory here and make something happen.
What are we calling time for here?
We say 6. We say 6.
Nice.
Jeez, is he putting together a pretty good at bat right here? He's battling.
Well, he buzzed the cameraman out
Yeah,
there, man.
yeah.
He had to dodge that one.
That's one thing I never was good at, just fouling stuff off. This guy's putting together a good battle. Maybe he's not seeing the pitch he wants. He's fouling them off. Same.
And it is a good at bat here.
Yeah, this is a good at bat.
Battling.
Yep. And it's got to be frustrating for a pitcher, obviously, in their situation, but he's throwing good pitches, and our guys are right here. Shrek is just wasting them. Two strikes, tough one to take.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good pitch.
Yeah. Hey,
But he battled.
The strike zone gets bigger when the score's like this, too, so.
Let's see. Somebody's coming in for Bevan here. Who is this? 9. Nicholas Christensen.
Nicholas Christensen, number 9. Now he's listed as a pitcher. Now your bench gets real excited when a PO gets an at bat. Again, we didn't have many here, but in college, every once in a while when the game would get out of hand and that senior pitcher would get an at bat,
oh yeah,
it was the best day of everybody's life. It usually did not go well.
Oh yeah, but it's still made great entertainment.
It's
right?
great. It gave us something to laugh about in the locker room later. I think Coach Schultz is telling these guys, hey, stay where you're at. We advance on a wild pitch there.
Yeah, we got a guy on.
What do you say here, 9?
Ooh.
It's a good pitch.
Nice pitch on the inside corner.
Brings count to 1-1.
Not sure if the ump called that on the pitch or the check swing, but it was a good pitch.
Yeah. I think it was out of the zone, but
maybe.
I think he went around, and if he didn't, he gave the pitcher the benefit of the doubt
Yes,
in
I
a
believe you're right.
15-run game.
Yep. Does that come?
There's some heckling of our own player coming from the dugout. So, he hung in there. Oh, umpire took one there.
Umpire takes the grunt of that one. Yeah, Lebanon's bench is. I don't know if they're rooting for our own guy or if they're giving him a hard time. I think they're having a good time one way or the other.
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah. I think Coach Schilt just told this guy, "Hey man, you might be left-handed."
Maybe try the other side.
Try the other side of the plate. I'm just kidding. Oh, no, that's a good rip. He's right-handed.
That's a good inning. Scored 1. Brought the lead 16-1 in favor of the Warriors. We're going to take a break and head to the top of the 5th.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
All right, I'm in the house.
Okay, what do you see?
Nothing yet. Hold on. I think I just heard something. I'm heading upstairs.
Okay, I am almost there.
I'm in the bedroom.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not here.
What?
The gun's not here.
What do you mean? Where is it?
Cameron? Are you in there? Open the door. Cam! Come on, Cameron.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way. No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud.
Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
All right, welcome back. We are 3 outs away, assuming Lebanon can get 3 outs before Milford gets 5 runs here. This will be a run-ruled game. Got some guys out in the field that are getting their first minutes of the night. Yates is back out on the mound.
Yeah, Yates needs to finish this one strong, and they don't have to go through any more pitchers. And he looks great. He's looked great thus far.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 12, Joe Cafferty. Let's go, Chris.
Joe Cafferty from Milford steps to the plate to lead off.
Beautiful pitch.
Ooh, whoa. I don't know where he missed with that one.
I didn't either. I look good from where I'm at.
1-1.
And just top to bottom. Other than that sloppiness from Milford, Lebanon has played a pretty good game.
Yeah,
They've touched the ball with the bats. They've pitched really well.
Yeah.
They've played the field well, minus the error that led to the 1 run they have.
Yep. Yep.
And they had some things not go their way. They called the plate.
Oh, that was a nice pitch right there.
Great
He
pitch.
froze that guy in his shoes. That's a great breaking ball to end. Strike 3. Yeah, it's been a pretty good game by Lebanon. We had some issues early, gave up, like you said, 1 run. Didn't hurt us too much. And then really poured it on at the plate. And even good patience. This early in the season, a lot of hitters are real jumpy, so sometimes your pitch selection is pretty poor. And our guys taking pitches and earning those bases, walking and getting guys across the plate has really paid off.
Yeah, this brings up sophomore from Milford, number 14, Sam Kiger. Had a 1-1 count.
Misses up. 2-1. That's a great pitch. Must have missed in or down, I'm not sure. Seems like Yates is throwing all his pitches with confidence. He feels like he can throw on any pitch, anytime.
Yep.
It's nice. Gets him out on his front foot right there. A kid hit it off the cap of his bat.
Helps to pitch with confidence.
Oh
We
my
got
gosh.
a 15-run lead. I think
sir.
that helps a little bit.
Like I said, never was a pitcher. Those guys are a different breed, but yeah, it's got to be comforting.
He does walk the batter over there. It's Kiger's on first. Brings up number 4. He's a senior, Bryson Mills from Milford.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 4, Bryce Mills.
Not much of a lead there over at first, so.
No, I don't think they need a lot more than one run or come
it's
around.
It's not worth trying to get picked off for Milford here.
I don't think they're going to be too aggressive on the base path right now.
You're right. Oh, we got a pick. Tough throw.
That's probably why right there.
We're going to give him second base for free on an attempted pickoff.
I don't blame him for trying, but
Yep. Here we go, 0-1 count. Line drive.
Ooh, what an athletic play.
Cam makes an athletic play.
Oh,
short.
man.
Time that jump perfect.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. 2 outs.
Now, when you coached, you were part of the G-Walk, right? Is that
Yep.
You were part of the G-Walk. Did you play Milford at all?
We played Milford in some crossover games, and I think they had a different coaching staff back then. I loved playing them. They had, I believe this is true, I think they had an ex-big leaguer as their head coach, if not big leaguer, ex-professional guy, and he played with class. I don't know if I played him both years as a head coach, but we played him and had a great experience. So, but yeah, this move to the ECC has been good. I think ECC baseball seems to be a good conference for baseball for our guys. A lot of local kind of competitive rivalries here.
G-Walk was
weird.
That might do it.
Ground ball to third, cross the diamond.
Play.
That's the
do
game
it right there. That's going to end it here in Lebanon.
This is a shame. I think, unfortunately, the Milford coach is not going to let their guys shake hands. It might be a decision that both coaches are making.
Yeah, the coaches are shaking hands. I think they're going to leave it at that. It's probably best that we do that.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer.
You hate to see the sportsmanship here, but
great start for Lebanon, 3-0.
3-0, and we thank you guys for tuning in. If please check us out on ICRC-TV on behalf of Lebanon High School. We thank those guys for letting us be a part of tonight. Lance, thanks for being here next to
awesome.
me. It was a fun night, beautiful night. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.